Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Norland. I hope everyone's having a great Wednesday today. We are going to get started in just a second, doing all the socials and all that kind of stuff. Again, hope everyone's having a great day so far, and I hope you all have a great Thanksgiving. For all my friends in the United States here, along with myself, I hope you all have a great Thanksgiving. And wondering if anybody's cooking this year. I actually get a break on Thanksgiving. I do a small meal on the actual day for me and my wife and my son, but our big meal actually happens tonight. We go over to my parents' house and spend time with them, and then my wife's family usually comes over, or we go over there on Thanksgiving. Sakura, how are you? I hope you're doing well, my friend. Just hopped in here and trying to just get my bearings. I just went through and had to replace all of my main buildings. Wow, Norland is getting pretty big, huh? All my main buildings, for some reason, since the update, weren't working. So the university and all that was saying it was missing its main building. So somebody suggested just deleting it and putting it back in. So that's what I did, and it seemed to fix that issue along. But the only thing that sucks is that it, like this ore was up to like a level 4, and it reset everything except for the university. Kept its 2-star, and I didn't have any issues with the farm, actually, so that's good. Yeah, it did kind of suck, to be honest with you, but you know, the good thing is that it kind of kept the stats here, so the workers are there, and now it's just plowing through the resources. So not enough buyers for the goods, huh? Well, we'll figure that out soon enough. But this is the area that we built during the episode I did on Sunday, the premiere. Nice little Asian market, flowing nice. I got the big boy trams here. These are the new trams, because there are a ton of people using this line. I'm actually curious what we're up to. So 507 passengers, and the trams are over half full. We got one that's at 100. So definitely some serious usage here. But overall, I really like how this area came out, and I tried to figure out the... I'm having some worker issues with education, but we're looking okay. We probably could go with another elementary maybe in this area, but I think it's just a waiting game a little bit for all these guys to get educated up. We could probably do with another elementary in somewhere in this area. So maybe we can figure that out now together, I guess. So maybe in this little corner right here would be a good spot. So maybe a little eminent domain here. And I think we're just going to put in a normal run-of-the-mill elementary here. So hopefully that'll help a little bit. And we'll see if something pops in over there. But that should help a little bit. And it should bring our... Yeah, so now we're looking pretty good. A little better coverage. This area might need another one, but that is for future Chef Josh to deal with. But I wanted to see if we could build a sort of like a... I mean, with Thanksgiving, you know, tomorrow, I was kind of wondering... You know, I know Christmas is on everyone's mind once Thanksgiving sort of gets here, and I'm pretty sure that there is a Christmas village / tree somewhere in these uniques that we could use and make a little plaza out of it. So Yes, here it is. The winter market. So let's just place it to see what it looks like. And I know it's not winter on the map, but I'm thinking maybe this is something that is, you know, year-round in Norland. It's a little shop area. And maybe we can do something fun with this. So I think what I want to do is... I think I'm going to do a little road upgrading, so you can go away for now. And I think I want to use the new thin 4-lane road. There's so many roads now, it's nice, but it's like a blessing and a curse, you know? So let's upgrade all the way down here. So... And when I was over in this area, I forgot how much I really like this family farm here. It really did come out nice. It was like my second ever episode recording, so it wasn't the best recording, but the area came out nice. I came through like off camera one day and randomly put in this little cemetery here. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked, but it reminded me how much I like that area. So maybe we can use one of these tree-lined roads and come off of here. And I sort of want this market to kind of sit at the head of this. Oops. So let's see if this thing will centralize or not. Where did I find that? Here it is. I really like that. So I think we can also probably do a little tree changing on here. There we go. And I was also thinking that we might be able to sneak in a little bit of a forestry area as well to sort of act as this is where, you know, everyone in Norland kind of comes to get their Christmas tree. But I think from here maybe we can do a grass-lined road. So I think that looks good. And then I do want to add a connection onto here as well. So maybe we can do that. So there is a... Definitely want to take this light off of here. Hey, how you doing, man? Alice, I don't know how to pronounce that name, but I hope you are doing well today. Happy Wednesday to you. And this road is getting quite busy, huh? Hey, what's up, Audie? How are you doing? I think I want to remove some of these trees just for now. It just makes it easier to kind of see what the heck is going on. So I think this will be the main sort of market. And I think we will, over here, make sort of a little food mart type thing. So we can use some of the plazas and promenades stuff, like the food truck area. One of those. Maybe this is where you come to get a grab a bite to eat. And maybe we can use some of the normal plazas as well. Kyle, what's up, man? How are you? Thanks for popping in, my dude. Matrim, how are you, man? Everybody's turning up today. I hope everyone's having a great Wednesday, by the way. So I think a few trees over here will kind of help. So maybe like a little seating area, or you can grab a bite to eat and come to the Christmas winter market. And I know they're going to be crying about electricity. Yeah, man, I'm excited for some good food. We actually are going tonight to my parents' house for a big Thanksgiving feast, and then tomorrow is all about chilling and decorating for Christmas. So, Matron, I'm glad you were able to make it to a console stream, man. Welcome. This is your introduction to a console stream. We are building a Christmas market here in Norland, thinking this is where everyone comes to sort of get maybe their Christmas tree, do some shopping, you know, that kind of stuff. So, and I was thinking that maybe we could, if we play our cards right, actually add in a forestry area. And this could be where a lot of the residents come and get their trees for the new year. So I'm thinking maybe this is some sort of, you know, admin area or something like that. And then off of here, we could have some dirt roads. I did see that Germany lost. I do not watch soccer or football or whatever you call it where you're from. I call it soccer. So, yeah, I'm not into soccer. My only sport I'm really into is American football. So I do reside in New England, so I'm a big New England Patriots fan. Strange times without Brady at the helm, but I think Mac is doing okay. And I agree, Matcham. The sapling thing is exactly what I was thinking for this. I figure because, you know, this is earlier in the year, they're probably not grown up yet. Yes, I mean American handball. That is correct, sir. That is correct, sir. We call it football here. The real football. I don't want to destroy those rocks. So, I'm thinking, why don't we see what they look like? Do you get those to start, the saplings? You do not, right? Damn. So, when do you get the sapling? Level 2. Okay. So, definitely going to change these into conifers. Oh, why does it look like that? That's not a conifer, right? All right, does someone... Is it because I'm not in a Boreal map? Is that why the conifers look like this? That makes me sad. I'm only looking American football once a year. What, the Super Bowl, my friend? Super Bowl is always a good time. So I don't think I like this as the tree. That's not what I'm thinking. I was thinking this is what I wanted. So, like I said, this is a temperate map, so maybe you have to be in Boreal to get the regular conifer. So, this is what we'll do, I guess. We can use other Yeah, there's a sapling one. I know what you're talking about. But you need to be level 2 to get it, right? Small tree sapling field. You have to have a level 2 forest industry in order to get it. So I guess we could spam these down, get to level 2, and then delete them and put in the saplings. Yeah, I don't have any other forest industry in this city, Matrim, so I guess we could do that. Just suck it up and deal with this for now. Hopefully get to level 2. And then we could put in the saplings. And I think on this side, we can use a bit of the forestry fence. Yeah, I do like the idea of the saplings though, because that when I came into this thinking I want to do this build, that's what I was hoping it would be. All right, those rocks are gonna go. We can bring them back. So, and then I think this is gonna be for now. Why don't we do this? Or actually, maybe we should use the light with the lights. Is this not going to let me do this? There we go. Man, it is fickle, huh? Maybe we do the trick where we do the regular path. Nope, that's not helping. Welcome to the stream, me playing with paths. Maybe we just go every other. So I don't lose my sanity. The snapping on vanilla is very painful. You know what's even more frustrating is that, you know, when you watch like people like Overcharged Egg and stuff, like they're able to put stuff so close together, like the overgrowth and all that stuff. He's able to put it so close to the so close to each other, and on console you can't really like overlap it, you know? So this will be like a little like hand-drawn sort of deal, you know. Come down here, and they've already got some trees planted. You can come down here, and maybe this is one of those where you get to cut down your own tree. I'll be honest, I've never had a real tree for Christmas, so I don't really know how that process works, but my assumption is that there are some places that maybe let you cut it down yourself. I know you can go in and like tag them, but I'm not sure if they let you cut them down or not. If anybody's had a real tree for Christmas, let me know. I was thinking about checking out that new 80 station too. On here, what's his name? You Will Be Offended. Donnie seemed pretty hyped by it. So maybe we do another row here. You could just walk through and tag the tree you want from the path. So, and all these guys need water, and they're all screaming at me, and I'm just casually dropping trees down. So, you know, there's that. Alright. Here we go. It should cover those guys. And these guys need some water. Should be that. And maybe we can wrap this around. Yeah, we used to, but we use the reusable ones now because of environmental reasons. Makes sense. Yeah, we just have a fake, like plastic tree. It already has like the lights and everything in it. A guy that I works at the building that I work at said that he used to live like in the Oregon, Seattle area, and he was saying that they used to, when he was a kid, like they could get like a permit or something like that, and they could basically like they would cut down the tree, but it's more of like they like were moving it to a new area, and they would cut enough dirt around it and like bring the tree home, keep it alive, and then be able to plant said tree like in their backyard or something like that. So I thought that was really cool. So I think maybe it's a good idea to give an access point to the university over here, only because these are actually residential. So can we just do that? How does that look? I think I picked the wrong... There's so many roads now. It's like... And like all the green looks like the same to me. So can we do this? Yeah, you're going to destroy my wires, but that's okay. My family used to only get real ones. The moment I started living on my own, I got a fake one. So much more convenient. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Yeah, I've never, and even my wife hasn't really, she wasn't able to get a real tree when she was a kid because her brother is like allergic to pine or something like that. And also too, for us, like, I know pine is kind of, I think like you can, like cats are like allergic to it. So they're not supposed to like eat the sap, that is on the on pine trees, so it can make them not feel too hot. All right, so this little area is coming up. I'm hoping that this levels up pretty quickly. If anybody's got some suggestions for more woods here, this is our little Christmas village where they come and get the trees, and we're going to replace these with saplings once they grow up. Let's see if we can spam down some stuff to help. Maybe there's even like a sawmill on site. Does that make sense? If there's a sawmill on site to, I guess, cut down the tree for you, or I don't know. Can we pretend? I think we could pretend, right? Let's turn some snappings on. I think we're going to give some access right here. The maintenance building helps the level up. Do I have the maintenance building already? Because I think all I have right now is the small tree plantation, obviously the main building, a small log yard. We could put a log yard in, and the sawmill, I believe. Yeah. So maybe we put a sawmill here. And maybe they're able to process some of the materials. Also, too, I think I got to spam some trees over here. So why don't we spam some trees, because I don't think there's enough natural resources over here. Why don't we do that? That should help a little bit. Okay. So let's just check our natural resources to make sure that it is here. Yeah, we're good. So once this levels up, we will switch it over to the saplings because I like that idea. And I think maybe we can get away with a log yard as well. Maybe attached to this as well, like that. You know, because maybe this also is just a typical lumber yard as well. Now, do I have enough room over here to wrap this around? If I do, I'm going to. It looks like I do. I am going to destroy those rocks. But that's okay. Probably could even get one more sapling in over here if I move this log building over. If it lets me. No. They don't have any pollution though, right? Matron? I don't think they have any pollution. So it shouldn't, hopefully, cause any problems. I'm pretty sure there is no pollution with the any of the farm stuff unless you get high up. Let's see. Yeah, pollution is 0 on that. And the log yard is also 0. So theoretically, there shouldn't be any ground pollution. I think when you get to the higher levels of stuff like these, yeah, like the pulp mill has pollution. And I think, yeah, the biomass pellet, but the log yards and that don't. And the same thing with the farm stuff too, which I don't know if you knew that or not either, but the animals and all that, they don't have, I don't think they have any pollution. Because I mixed in some housing next to a lot of the farm stuff to make like little like family farms, and nobody has complained about anything. So, and I was worried about the noise, to be honest with you, but so let's add in a little bit more tree here. All right, so hopefully that levels up. Let's see if we've got at least enough. We still don't have enough workers. But do I have the capacity yet? No, I don't. So what else? I think maybe we can turn like this area over here into another big like tree plantation. Maybe this is where a lot of like the trees are stored and then they bring them over here. Is that something that tree farms do? I have no friggin' idea. Yeah, I have no friggin' idea if that's what happens. If anybody knows anything about tree farming, I'm all ears. But I guess we can use our imagination, right? So maybe we use a nice what road should we use? I feel like the tree-lined roads are kind of fancy, right? For, like, industry. So why don't we just go with the industrial road? Bring him in like that. And then off of here, we can have some... Norway, just one big forestry area. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Donnie, you're in the house, brother. How are you, man? I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. I hope you have a great day at work today. I know you said you were working. Yep, so I think we're gonna make this come off of there, and then I don't know how big these are, so let's put one down. I probably have to extend this area, so I'm gonna have to encroach a little bit here. I appreciate you stopping in, man. You're always welcome. Again, I hope you have a great day, and I hope you have a great Thanksgiving with your family. There we go. All painted up. Probably the worst district painting job ever. Donnie, before you go, we're just building a little like Christmas village sort of thing here. We're going to change these out for some saplings and stuff. And this is where you'd come get your trees for Christmas and do a little shopping. Got a little food area. So it should be pretty cool. We already got some peeps visiting. We'll get a train. We'll get a bus going through here. Think I might do a little farmer's market right here as well. But right now we're adding in some more tree plantations here. I just don't know how big they are. So I figured what better time to put in a Christmas village than right at Thanksgiving so everyone gets aggravated at me, you know? People can't handle when you talk about Christmas at Thanksgiving, you know? Let's see. This should fit in here. Perfect. Oh, that's right. I wanted to change the radio station. Checking out the downtown 80s downtown beat radio per the suggestion of You Will Be Offended in his stream the other day. So far, it's a nice jam. Yeah, no Mariah Carey here, my friend. That is not my genre of music. No offense to anybody who enjoys her genre, but that is not me. So you will not have to worry about that, my friend. Or maybe we, why don't we fence this off? I figured this would be kind of fenced off a little bit, I would think. So hopefully this helps. There we go. There we go. So I like that. And then I am going to change this over to the other kinds of trees when that time comes. And maybe we can even throw in a few sawmills over here as well. So why don't we do that? That should hopefully help as well. Wait, why wouldn't it let me throw it in? Oh, I was doing the main building. I'm an idiot. Maybe we can back these onto each other. It'll look kind of cool. So, for those of you who are having Thanksgiving feasts, what is your favorite thing? What is the dish you look forward to the most? For me, it is my grandfather's stuffing or dressing, whatever you call it at your household. It's been sort of like a recipe that's been passed down kind of thing, and we make it every year. So that's always something that I 100% have to take some home at the end of the night because I need to get my fill in of that. By the way, hell yeah that you wear your Christmas shirts year round. I need a sweet cat shirt that says Meowie Christmas. Can't wait for the yams with marshmallows, huh? Yeah, that's definitely love it or hate it thing, I feel like, right? Like, I feel like that, like, I don't know, it's maybe it's just me, but every time somebody talks about that, it's always like people either love that marshmallow on top of the yams or they like hate it, you know? It's kind of funny. Yeah, you got to go with the Meowie Christmas, you know what I mean? We have a pillow at our house that already says that. As soon as your family leaves, the decorations go up. Hell yeah, dude. We do dried salt lamb that is steamed, so it lets go of the bone. Traditional Norwegian. That sounds fantastic. That sounds really good. I know, what is it? Oh my god, what is going on over here? Oh, because all these buildings are trying to fill up? What the heck? Well, there's that Norwegian dish. It's like a salted cod, right? Isn't that kind of like a popular thing up there? I know my wife is Portuguese, and they do like a bacalhau. It's kind of like a salted cod, but I think that's like a Norwegian thing too, correct? I only know that because I watched that show Deadliest Catch, and the guy Sig is Norwegian, and I remember they made him some salted cod because he said it was like his favorite dish. Go a little log yard. And I think we'll leave this area like this for now. I think that should be enough to sort of get us going for what we're trying to do here. Truth be told, I've never tried any of the salted delicacies, like the salted cods and all that. I've never had it before. But it's something I would definitely try if somebody made it for me. But I may be a chef in real life, but I'm very, very much a lazy cook at home. I'll tell you that much. Truth be told. So maybe some of these bigger trees kind of hanging around. There we go. What other dishes do you guys look forward to? Does anybody do any cooking for Thanksgiving, or is everybody kind of in charge of a side or a dish at everyone's house? I used to do all the cooking for Christmas until my son was born, and now I would rather spend the morning with him than do the cooking, so my parents have kind of taken that over, and we go to their house. You're trying your first turkey at my home this year. Kind of nervous. It's not that hard. My biggest suggestion, if you want to even listen to my suggestion, would be get yourself a good thermometer that has the wire where you can stick it into the turkey and then keep the reader on the outside of the oven. And once that bad boy gets to like 160, pull it out because it is going to cook the rest of the way. It only needs to go another 5 degrees, and the residual heat inside the turkey will cook it the rest of the way. I would just tent some foil over it, and you'll be good to go. Salted cod is very Norwegian, and the bacalhau is also a great dish, not traditional Norwegian, but after Spain and Portugal made it popular, it became something of an important specialty. Yeah, I definitely want to try that. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome for the suggestion. Yeah, those thermometers that have the wire that go inside are perfect for that, like long cooking kind of stuff or whatever. But, a lot of people, it needs to get to 165 for bacteria and stuff like that. But I think, I don't think, I know that if you get to 160, it'll definitely cook the rest of the way, especially if you put some foil over it. Homemade cheesecake this year for dessert, huh, Kyle? Never done one before, but excited to try it out. Yeah, it's not that bad. My wife's birthday was last month, and I made she's lactose intolerant, so I made a dairy-free cheesecake, which sounds kind of like an oxymoron, but it was really good. So I think this area, I want to be like a little, maybe farmer's market of some sort. Where you can do some more shopping. Yeah, it came out really good. It was real simple too. It was just, because they have so much vegan stuff now, like, cream cheeses and sour creams and all that. So it was just a vegan cream cheese, I think with some like lemon and I forgot what else was in it. Sugar, I know that. And it was only maybe like 5 or 6 ingredients. And I actually use an Oreo crust for it, and it came out really, really good. The Oreo crust wasn't dairy free, but there wasn't a lot of dairy in it, so it wasn't. It didn't really bother her at all. But a full blown cheesecake would have put her out of commission for at least the night. All right, so we're going to turn this into like a little farmer's market. And I want to turn these snaps off because I just want some nice flowy paths to get from point A to point B. And I think we'll come from this corner as well. There we go. And then we are going to let this just organically grow, I think, is the best way to tackle these kind of builds, in my personal opinion. So there we go. And then it looks like we're going to have some spacing in the middle here. Maybe we can make like a little like eating area here with some food trucks and stuff. So why don't we put this bad boy in 3-speed, see what comes in, and then we can see how much space we have to work with here. All right, cool. So it seems as if we're going to have this whole little area here. So food trucks, let's go, baby. So I wonder if these tiles would look kind of funky. Oh, we unlocked a building. Oh, that's fancy. These tiles are probably going to look like really out of place, huh? Like something like this. All right, Donnie, thanks for stopping in, man. Yeah, don't get in trouble, please. So go back to work. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, man. I'm not sure if you're streaming on Sunday, but if you are, I look forward to it. So hope you have a great rest of your day, my friend. So what do we think of this? It kind of just looks like there's some random stones, I guess. So maybe that's okay. So let's turn this down before the whole city dies or something like that. So maybe we got a few food trucks here. And maybe another one over here. And then maybe this food truck, he ate too much turkey and slept in, so he's not open yet. So we got a few food trucks kind of chilling. And then maybe some... yeah, the pergolas. I was thinking that. What do you think? Do you think this big boy? You know what I don't like, Matrim, about the pergolas is that on console, see the blue circle? You cannot put anything within that blue circle. Like, no benches, no nothing. So that's the only problem with it. Like if I try to put this bench here, see, I can't place it. But I know for a fact, because I've seen Overcharged Egg do it, where he's able to put stuff like right underneath the pergola. Yeah, see, it gives me a red and I can't do it. So that's the only thing that sucks about the pergolas on console. So maybe we just do one, kind of leading to the those guys, and then I think I want to use just the classic picnic table. I think the big ones are in here, if I remember correctly. Did I pass right by it? Nope, they're right here. So we will set up a few picnic tables. So see, it doesn't even let you get that close to it. So, and then maybe a few garbage bins hanging around. Yeah, and you know what's frustrating is that it's one thing to be sort of like limited. I mean, you know that you're not going to have like, you're not going to have the workshop to get some assets from and all that. But it's stuff that I see other content creators do on PC that are playing vanilla, You know, I mean, I'm a big fan of Overcharged Egg. That's why I use him as an example a lot, but he does a lot of vanilla, and it drives me nuts that, like, you know, for instance, like, not to go off subject, but it's like if I want to put some shrubbery down, like right here, I have to, like, move away from that. I can't just, like, put it on top of it. And I've seen, like, them do, like, trees and stuff, like, right on top, and you can't do it on console. So it's just little things like that that make you want to just sort of give up. But I don't give up. Yeah, Oe is really good. He's honestly probably my favorite out of the big, you know, content creators. Definitely one of my favorites. So maybe a few trees. I stumbled upon him when he started his like Palaven series, and definitely changed how I sort of build. So, and then I think, you know what we can do too over here? Why don't we do a few... I think they're this way. Hopefully they are. They are not. Or are they in with this stuff? Yes, they are. Maybe a few of these, like small little shops, you know? Maybe it's like a little like art sale kind of thing, you know? You know, little knickknacks. Little knickknacks that, you know, little toys maybe that your kid is always bugging you for. So, a little section like that. Maybe some more, maybe a couple live oaks. Big boy. And a few of the chestnuts, I think, would go well. Why won't it let me... Oh, there we go. So, I think that is... pretty good. This area kind of shaping up a little bit. I like our little food truck stand. You know, a few random food trucks showed up. Like I said, the one guy in the blue truck maybe ate a little too much turkey, had a little bit too much, maybe had a little too much wild turkey liquor and is sleeping it off. Benches, yes. Thank you, sir. We need a few benches up in here. What kind of bench do you think we should go with here? I wonder if these are maybe a little too fancy for this area. Maybe just some classic benches would work well. We need some recycling, too. Maybe some recycling for the, you know, for the food trucks here. You do have some, but the round one with the 4 seats. Oh, yeah. That, I believe, is in the parks, if I remember correctly. These you're talking about, I assume? Maybe one VIP table there. Maybe a few just kind of hanging out over here. You can sit in the trees and have a bite to eat. Maybe you got some nice salad from one of these fancy stores. Or hey, maybe you just took a quick bus ride from our Asian food mart and are chilling over here today. Don't know if you do cycle parking on console. Cycle parking, what do you mean by cycle parking? Am I stupid? You mean like bicycles? I don't think they have an asset for like a bicycle parking thing. There's bicycle like roads, if that's what you're talking about. But I like how this came out. Yeah, bicycle. Yeah, I don't think there's any bicycle asset like for like where you would like park your bicycle. But there are bicycle roads. You know what? I don't actually have a bicycle network through the city right now. So, oh no. Oh, not enough natural resource? Okay. So why don't we help this guy out with that? There we go. Put a few of those in. A few of the big boys. There's a cycle stand on some of the vanilla assets, but you wouldn't be able to place bikes on it. Yeah. There's no, as far as I've seen, there's no like bicycle stand prop that I can use. These are all like the vanilla props here. And I don't think I've ever seen that. Or unless, no, this is like a chain link fence. Yeah, this is a crowd control. Kind of looks like a bike thing though, doesn't it? Usually they have that like slot that you put your front tire through. Maybe we can make a little bike parking over here. So maybe this is our little bike parking right here. It kind of looks like them though. If you just took a quick glance, you would think it's those bike things. Pretty close. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I desperately need to get like a biking network through here. Oh, what's that going on with the bus? What the heck is that? Do you see that? That like black? I don't know. That's weird. I heard that if you use like left-hand traffic or something like that, it the buses are like they like disappear. All right. So I feel like something needs to go over here, but what is the question? Maybe just some trees. Maybe some colorful trees. There we go. So there we go, and I think I'll extend the district, and like I said, if anybody has any suggestions, if you did and I didn't see it, feel free to say it again. A fence to kind of lock in that area. Yeah, I think I wouldn't be able to fit a fence in anywhere right here. Or are you talking about this area? Could throw a little fence over here. But I think everything is too tight over here. This stuff, like, I wouldn't be able to get a fence around anything. Could get a fence over here, though. Yeah, with the purple trees, yeah. I think like this, like, old-looking fence would look nice. Like that. Looks pretty good. I think we could even get some tables over here too. We got these like ones that have the umbrellas on it, and they have those new are they in here or are they with the other stuff? They have the ones that people interact with on console now. I think it's with the content creator stuff. Yeah, see the one with the people? The people actually sit at them. Maybe we can get a few over here. A little color. Maybe we can throw one little grill stand over here. I think is the grill in this one? Yeah. There we go. A little like kiosk. Or let's see what we got to work with over here. Maybe a little thing like this, a little soda stand, because I think it says like pop on it or something. I don't know. Soda stand here. Maybe one of the generic food trucks. They look like ice cream trucks over here. Yeah, but how would he have gotten in there, I guess, right? Maybe he's just outside. like that. There we go. I think it looks nice. Has traffic settled down? Yes, it has. Good, good. Still love this intersection here. This is a overcharged egg inspiration. But I like how this area is coming out. Hopefully, let's see how we're looking on our more woods. So we got the workers. Now it's just a matter of resources, which hopefully will come in time. So what else can we put over here? I was thinking about maybe the bird and bee haven, sort of next to the farmer's market a little bit. I feel like that might fit in this area as well. It's pretty big. It actually fits right inside this little square here. So I don't know if we can say no to that or not. I feel like we can't. So what do we think of that? You could do a street with cherry blossoms as a tribute to Sakura. I definitely could. Let's see. Cherry blossoms. So what street should we do with cherry blossoms? Maybe we surround the Bee Haven, Sakura? How does that sound? Surround the Bee Haven with some cherry blossoms. Does that make sense? Do the tree road. So let's see. Let's get our... Which one is the cherry blossom again? Is it this one? Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? Or is it somewhere else? Is it these? Yeah, it would work as there as many trees look like that anyways. I think it's this one, right? So maybe we can we're going to name this the Sakura Bird and Bee Haven. And then Matron, for all your support. Why don't we name this what should we call it? Matron. I hope I'm saying your name right, by the way. Matron. Why don't we call it Matron's Christmas Village? Sorry, it takes forever to type with a controller. There we go. I like that. And then for my boy Kyle Swanson, I work with him. We are going to name this Swanson's Tree Company. Swanson's Tree Company. Swanson's Tree. We'll call it Swanson's Tree and Lumber. And maybe the Christmas Village is sponsored by them as well. There we go. I like that. Thank you guys for all being here. Thank you for all your support. Even outside of the live events here. Appreciate that. So maybe we can add a few more trees in here. Or maybe even... I'd like to get like this. What? That's a... So that's a... Okay, 2x4. I'd like to get that asset in, like, right here. See if we can get that to pop in. Oh, I think we got it. Yes! Small victories on console mean a lot. See if we can get the singular ones as well. I'm going to add in a few big boy trees here. Maybe a live oak will do as good. You have no idea how big it is on console to get the assets you want in when you want them. It's a huge deal. You can line this with some pine trees as well. Yeah, I'm okay with that one. Little like shop kind of thing. I was hoping for just the normal like mart, you know? But that's okay. Success. Alright, so we got the Sakura, Bird and Bee Haven. We've got Matram's Christmas Village. And we've got the Swanson's Tree and Lumber. Traffic's looking good. How's the city looking? We got a little abandonment over there, but I think that's has to do with our education situation. But we can deal with that. I can clean that up at a different time. I really just want this to get to level 2, so that way I can put in the saplings. So... And then I think I want to just turn this into some green space to give a little bit of a buffer between these big buildings and our little bit of a Christmas village here. How I try not to do the same grid everywhere. Yeah, I try, man. It's very hard to get away from grids. I feel like once I start doing a grid, I can't like get out of it. I feel like there's a little bit of variety in the streets and stuff like that. I find that the crossroads, like the one that goes like on a 45, kind of helps break it up a little bit, you know? But it can be tough, dude. I'm still in love with this little area down here. With our little pedestrian area, our little like mansions. Still love this area a lot. What a nice pack that was, like the seaside resort stuff. Maybe we could figure that out in here too. Like I wonder if we used like one of those seaside resort buildings, but maybe we gave it like a fun name, like some kind of like taffy shop or something like that. The leisure area is so good. Wait, this over here? This little area? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I use the these are like what is that? The European suburbs or something like that. And I use the from the Bridges and Piers pack. I use the cobblestone road that's supposed to be like a bridge, but I use it as a road, and you get that cool like cobblestone sidewalks, so it makes it look like a little like older area. ACC, welcome in, man. How are you? Thanks for popping in, dude. We are just kind of showing off a little bit of these areas here in Norland here, and I was just showing Matram these little like cobblestone roads, you know, and this little like historic area that I kind of built, and we got like a little like mansion kind of like area down by the water, which is a pretty hopping area. So I mean, it gets fairly busy. But we are working on what is essentially a Christmas village, because what better time to talk about Christmas than on the day before Thanksgiving? So we got Matron's Christmas Village, right? And Swanson's Tree and Lumber sponsors the Christmas Village. And for whatever reason, the conifers are coming up like this. I don't know why. So we're going to turn these into little sapling farms once we get to level 2. And we've got Sakura's Bird and Bee Haven. Might need a walking path from the left side to the city behind it through Sheffield Ave. Oh, like behind here, like going through these like mansions. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, we could definitely do something like that. Why don't we just take care of that now? So I think maybe just probably a dirt path would make the most sense, right? I don't think it would be a paved path. Maybe we can do the one with the lights. Yeah, no, I like that. I like that idea. I appreciate it. I didn't really think of it, to be honest with you. But maybe we can do one with the lights. So why don't we go this way so we can get to the corner. So that'll give them a connection right there at the crosswalk. And then we could even come to this crosswalk as well. Like that. Or towards the park. Yeah, this park right here. Yeah, so I figured like that crosswalk right there. They can cross over, get to the park. Come down here if they so choose. And then we can get a path over here as well. Why don't we move this guy over? We'll move him over 2 slots. And we will get a path going from here. We'll go straight for a little bit. And then let's see where we can go from here. I want to turn off this right here. Yeah, I don't like that. So why don't we go straight to this crosswalk here? Like that. And then we can connect these two as well. Maybe a little curve like that. And then again, another one like that. That turned out as a great park area now. Yeah, that's true, right? Nice little area. Maybe we can get some benches over there and some stuff like that. ACC, hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you. Hope everything is going good for you today. I'm not sure where you reside, but if it's the U.S., I hope you have a great Thanksgiving this week and tomorrow and this weekend with your family. But, yep, I like that a lot. Appreciate the suggestion. And I think maybe we even bring a path from the end of this. So we get some connectivity there. Is that going to give me a problem now? That's maybe we come from here instead. This music is definitely a vibe. I'll tell you that much. Freaking jamming. So there we go. Now we got a connection to the end of that. So we got some nice walking paths. And maybe we even do a quick path over here. Maybe this one is not lit. It's just maybe like a little path. A little secret path for the peeps that know what's up. Can't really hear the music. I have it on super low. I can barely hear it in my headphones too. Let me see if I can turn it up. Can you guys hear it now? I just turned it up to 80%. Let me know if that works. If not, I don't know. I keep it super low for when I record. That's better? Cool. Alright, so academic year report. Oh, we got some new stuff. Cool, cool. Alright, so we got some... Now, I wonder if anybody... Oh, look at this! Look at this, Matron! Look at these people using this path. Love it. Let's go, baby. Look at this, even our little secret dirt path here. Isn't it funny, like, what the citizens will kind of find as, like, a shorter route, or... Man, it is flowing on these paths. Nice. I like it. I was smart enough to connect a path, between the university. The university needs some love, too, at some point. But, what the heck was I working on over here? I friggin' have, like, ADD when it comes to this game. It's amazing I'm able to actually put together an episode when I do one. It's, like, supposed to be, like, a Let's Play series, but I can't even do those because I would just... I would be all over the place. Hats off to those people who can actually do a proper Let's Play where they kind of just work through random stuff in their city. Like, I know Zardus does some pretty good ones. Maybe this one? I'm thinking, like, if we... I mean, obviously only we would know it, but we could we can make this, like, a little, like, taffy house kind of thing. Doesn't really fit, though, huh? I feel like it doesn't fit there. We'll figure something out. But what I wanted to do was make, like, a little, like... kind of like green space. Just maybe for some of the college students and the tourists. You know, if they don't want to be in the middle of all the chaos over here, they can come over here and, you know, have a little bite to eat. So I think we're just gonna go real simple with this little area here. Yay! Level 2. We'll deal with that in a second. Do a statue? Yeah, right? We could do something over here. So, I know the statues are kind of far and few between, but I know they got that guy on the horse. So maybe we could do that. This guy here. And then maybe we can... I know they got the cannons. I'm not sure if they're in here. Or if they're... I think they're with the park stuff. I feel like everything is everywhere in this game, you know? Yeah, like an old cannon. How is it supposed to sit? Oh, okay, I see it. Maybe we can make this like a little, like, veterans park. Like a little veterans memorial park kind of thing. There should be lots more statues in the... yeah, I agree. There should be a lot more statues in the base game. So I think we'll make this like a little, like, Veterans Memorial Park. You know, because we got the statue. And we got the cannons. And let's, there we go, there's that. Then we could do a little bit of fencing here. If you do the free form and you do like a really tight curve, it looks kind of nice. Because then I think what we'll do is, I think we'll put gazebos. There are hedges, Matron, but there can be a pain in the tuchus to put together. Stringing them together is very hard. I'm sure there are people that are better at it than I am, but I always have a tough time. But we can definitely give it a go. Let's throw down some of these. Oh, what about that, huh? It's almost like I planned it to be like that. Uh-huh. There we go. I like that. Let me show you what I was talking about. So the hedges are, believe, in with the park stuff. So we do it. There's these flower, the flower pots or whatever, or raised things. But see, you can't get too close to the path. It won't. This is as far as I can go. Which means I'll have the same problem with this. So I can only get to about here. But these are the hedges that we're kind of like given. So, they can be a little bit of a pain. Like I could put a hedge here. I don't know. I don't know if I really like that or not. So I'm not sure. I feel like it looks random. If I didn't have the paths there, I might be able to get a couple together. It's very frustrating, yeah. So I think maybe one big tall boy in the middle. And then we can do... So Josh, when are you getting a PC? That's a great question. Yeah, I've never been a PC person. My whole life, it's always been kind of like consoles, But I think if like funds were more readily available, and price wasn't an issue. Not that I'm saying I would need this $5,000 system or anything like that, but I feel like I would be more amped to make that jump. You guys would know better than I am, but I know it's a pretty harsh game on PC, at least from what I've been told. Maybe a little tall grass if I can get it in there. Not really. Maybe a few little trees. What do we think of that? I like that. I like that a lot, actually. There we go. Nice little green space for people to just chill. And then over here, maybe we can get... It's not so harsh that it takes, in the sense that it takes a lot. CC is just poorly optimized, so RAM is very important. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would definitely need to hop into those, PC forums with you guys to find out what I would need to get a proper PC for this system, but for now, console is the way to go, and I think, not to go off subject, but I think we can delete these now, because we should have electricity going through. And let's turn these into saplings, because that will definitely drive me nuts if I don't do that now. So we got the sapling farm. So I wonder if maybe I get rid of these, right? And don't replace them, and do what I did on this side over here. And then replaced all these. So why don't we pause it? And we will do sapling farms. What road was this attached to? Oh, I see. Alright, I like that. Pretty sure you can't change these, right? Greenhouse, field? I think field, right? Or do we like the greenhouse? PC doesn't need to be expensive. Upgrading through the years has been more and less the same as upgrading to the next console, because you only get 1 or 2 parts every once in a while. That's it. That's an interesting way. I never thought of it that way. I guess that you probably just slowly upgrade, you know? You like them both, right? So I wonder maybe maybe if over here is sort of like the greenhouses. You know? So why don't we do that? Over here will be the greenhouses. And then instead of doing that plan that I talked about, why don't we put more saplings over here? I'll put one on 2 different roads, just that way the traffic kind of disperses a little bit. And why don't we make these the fields? Oops. So I like that. It's kind of like, you know, these were once fields and then they kind of grew up, right? And then maybe over here now next year or something like that, like these are going to be the ones that people buy. And then maybe over here is more like the corporate side of Swanson's Tree and Lumber. You know? So this is where like they actually process the wood and make lumber and all that kind of stuff. Be right back, Chef. All right, no problem, man. Have a good smoke. So, and I think probably going to need some kind of storage for the lumber, I would think. So why don't we dive into some warehouses? I think an outside one makes the most sense. So maybe, can we fit it right here? We can. Cool. And then we're going to store planed timber here. Okay. Yep, I like that a lot. And we could even fit one on the other side if we wanted to. But I like that a lot. And I think this area right here, why don't we just throw a big park over here? And then we can extend the asset with some trees and stuff. So let's see what we got. I think the small part, because I like the dirt. We could even put 2 of them. So maybe we do that. And then we can connect these up with the dirt paths. Like that. And then we can get some funky paths going on. Again, just want to say thank you to everyone who's tuned in, who's tuning in. I really appreciate it. And again, I hope everyone has a great time with their family this week and with Thanksgiving here. And you know, remember, this is a tough time for some people, so maybe check in on your friends and make sure they're doing good. Again, I think maybe some path right here would be a good idea. Just close this off a little bit. Come on, you stupid fence. And we can just do a straight fence here. There we go. Do another little maybe segment right here. How close can I get? There we go. All right, that looks good. And I wonder if, is it going to can I do a path right here, I wonder? And no, it won't let me. That's okay. Perfect. So now we just got to fill in with some trees. So we'll use some of the content creator ones just to bring some extra color. And then we'll use some of the vanilla ones too. So I like these a lot. Put these kind of everywhere. And maybe we do, let's see what we got for vanilla stuff. Yep, we can do a few vanilla trees. I'm okay with that, I think. A mod like Bob would be perfect for this kind of stuff, you know? Especially with the content creator trees looking so much better. Maybe a little bit of high grass, you know? Here and there. So... Or actually, you know what? Maybe we take out these trees right here. Just give a little bit of open green space. Don't be stopping the stream before I'm back, mind you. I will not. I'm hoping to go till about 3 o'clock, and then I unfortunately got to take off. So I got another about 30 minutes that I can spend with you lovely people. So I think we'll leave a little field in the middle open. Maybe people can play some frisbee, that kind of stuff, you know? But I like how that came out. So that filled in that little area. Yep, I like that a lot. I like our little tree farm here. Again, like maybe some kind of admin office. That's what this is. I have a friend who's super into frisbee golf, and it's always really crazy to me, like that like sport, just how that whole thing works. So I think over here we're just gonna do some of the bigger rocks that I deleted by accident. So we can do some over here by the water. See, and then in this game on console, you can overlap the rocks if you want to. It doesn't care if you overlap rocks. So it's kind of strange, you know? It's like, you're going to let me do that, but you won't let me overlap, like, shrubs, you know? So let's get some live oaks in here. And some chestnut and some pine. And a few of the tall boy pines. And maybe even just a few cottonwoods just because. There we go. So that looks nice like that, I think. Cool. Now we got to figure out what we're going to do here with this area. Could do... small little park if we wanted to. I'm pretty sure I have a school over here. At least I think I do. Let's see what we got here. I do not. So maybe... And maybe over here we can do a school plaza. So... I think this is going to end up just being some paths. I think we'll do something a little different with the paths, so they're not the same. Maybe something like this. Oh, I don't want to do the concrete. There we go. Some a little different, so they're not exactly the same. And then we could do some fence as well. There we go. And we'll do the little curve trick here. think we will put one gazebo in here. So let's see what we got. Yep, we'll use this one. And then, yeah, maybe a cafe. Maybe this is a little bit more industrial on this one. So we'll do a little cafe over here on the corner, and maybe a public restroom as well. There we go. And then maybe we can just make some... Why don't we do some seating next to this one? So let's use some of the tiles. I think I want to use... maybe a sandstone one or something. Like this. Like that. And we will do... Why don't we put a big boy oak right here to provide a little bit of shade. And welcome back, sir. Welcome back. And I think we'll do... Let's see, what kind of benches should we do over here? Yeah, these are the sandstone ones. I like them too a lot. Maybe a few of these. Yeah. Aw, really? I wanted to delete the thing. Alright, put that back. And I think we'll put in a trash bin. Maybe two of them. And then I think on this side, maybe we'll use a different kind of tile. And are we going to be able to wrap this? We are. So, yeah, it's like the one thing that the PC players always say is that they like how it like snaps. So I think this is going to be like a little like gaming kind of corner, because I think these are like a gaming table, right? Like, what is that thing on the top? It looks like a chessboard. I'm going to pretend that it's a chessboard. So maybe we do a little, you know, like one per tile kind of thing. Maybe they have little chess competitions over here. We are near the university, so maybe that's the case. And why don't we do maybe... I think I'm going to go food truck. Maybe a couple food trucks on the edge here. Maybe an ice cream stand. Yeah, no, actually, we'll just go all food truck. Little food truck alley. There we go. I like that. And then I think we'll just do a little bit of maybe a little flower edge here. You're not going to let me put it there, are you? The woes of console. So now that gap is going to bother me. So how close can we get it? There we go. I like that. There we go. Nice. I like that. And maybe a few of the Sakura cherry blossoms. Are these the same ones? Yeah, they are. Okay. There we go. I like that. Think we will take a screenshot of this. Christmas Village is coming up nice. Love our little forest area here, where maybe you can have your tree cut it down by some professionals at the lumber yard. Traffic's doing okay in this area with all these kind of like uniques and all that over here. So that's good. All right, and then I think we're going to do like a little like school plaza over here. So why don't we start figuring that out? I think it's going to come off of this road. Maybe we can do a little bit of like a frontage road kind of thing off of here. I do want snapping on. I just want to be on the angle. All right. And then I think we're going to come off the angle and just leave that one tile. We'll go all the way down. And actually, maybe we connect these two up. There we go. That works. And then maybe we can fit a little vanilla path right here. We can. So that works. And maybe another one over here if we if the game will be so kind. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna let me. That's okay. That's alright. I'm okay with that. But I do think that I want to do a little bit of a path here as like a liner. So I like that. And we can do... Why don't we do some pines over here? And then we're going to have an elementary school over here. So which one to go with is the question. Could even do a library over here. No, it won't fit. Never mind. So I think maybe just the traditional one is probably the way to go. I think I want it facing out, like onto the... So I also want to see if I can get a park to fit in here. The small playground. No, it's not going to fit. That's okay. That is okay, because we can make our own little playground. So, and I think we will do... Why don't we do a little bit of metal fencing? I think it's a little bit more secure. Something like that. There we go. And we can add in a few of the props. The Jungle Gym props. So let's see what we got. So we got this. A little like Jungle Gym kind of thing. We can connect these a little bit like that. That works. Then maybe this Jungle Gym as well. There we go. And a few of these, maybe. I'm going to put them in between. There we go. And then we'll leave a little open area for the kids to just run around and have a good time. A few bigger trees, maybe. Maybe a few live oaks to give a little privacy to the kiddos. You know, I don't want people looking in on the school. There we go. Benches, maybe. Yep, benches. I like that idea. Or maybe, you know what we should do, maybe? I don't know if this is what you meant, but some, like, picnic tables? You know? Maybe the kids can have lunch outside some days, or on recess, you know? They can sit outside and have a bite to eat. I think they're in here. Let's see. If you could do a path. Yes, I can certainly try. Let's see if we can get a path in here. How close am I to the school? Let's turn off all the snaps first of all. So there's the school. So I could do a path just from here, from like the side of the school. To the area. And then I don't want the path to connect to the road. See, that's what it's going to do. So maybe we just do a row of the picnic tables like along this path kind of thing. For the kids. There we go. I like that. And then, you know what I do want to do? I want to... You know what I'm going to do? Instead, I'm going to get rid of this live oak. And I'm going to purposely put the ice cream truck here. Because my guess, from what I understand from picking up my son, is that ice cream trucks aren't stupid, and those drivers know that if they are outside of a school, they will make a killing. So let's put 2 ice cream trucks just outside, and when the kids come out and the parents are sitting there, they're like, Mom, give me $1. I want to go get his ice cream. Right? And then, so I like that little park there. I like that. And then I don't think we really need a high school. As a parent, I'm basically just throwing money out the window, just putting those props there, Matrim. That's literally what I'm doing. Just throwing money right out the window, sir. To buy a ice pop that they're gonna eat half of, get sick of, it melts all over them. Then you got to do laundry when you get home. It's quite the cascading event. Let's see what we got for... So elementary, we're looking solid. High school... Yeah, I mean, high school is a little low, but I don't know if we really need a high school right there, but we could definitely put one. Oh, so, like, the seat between the seats of the car, my wife, it would drive her nuts that, like... when we had like the regular car seat, the one that's like all like strapped in, you couldn't really take it out. It was like a pain in the butt, you know? So when we finally moved over to the booster seat, she was so happy because now she can like clean inside of her car like whenever she wants. You know what I mean? I like the European one, but it's too big. Yeah, I think I don't want to force a high school into here. I think it doesn't really fit the vibe. It's kind of a big building. So what can we put in here to finish off this little area that we've worked so meticulously on? Let's see. Or we could put the high school over here, next to these other bigger buildings. Oh, you did detailing? That's funny. Safe Light, like the company that does the replaces like windshields and stuff. I didn't know they did detailing, if that's the company you're talking about. Let's see. So maybe we do put in a high school. And I think it fits okay there, I guess. Or you know what I want to do? Let's bring this grass line road out. Hello? Yes? No? Okay. Alright, so we got the connection there, and then we'll bring that high school in. Yeah, well, it's called Car Glass / Auto Glass in Europe, and we do detailing here as a service. Oh, gotcha, yeah. Yeah, we've used Safe Light before. We had a big old crack in the windshield, so we had to get that, or else it wouldn't pass inspection, so... alright, so I like that a lot. I think I'm just gonna do some simple trees, like around the high school, and call it a day. On the high school here. You know, they're bigger kids, so if they want to go get something to eat, they can go over to the plenty markets over there. They can go walk through our parks over here. The little kids, we could try to take care of them. So, what to do with this little bit of area in the last few minutes that we have here on stream? We could make just like a nice plaza. I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate that. I came into this blind. I never really thought of this area a lot. So, another idea I had for this area a long time ago was to make like a little like county fair. But I need kind of like the Ferris wheel and all that, and I don't have that unlocked yet. Gene, how are you, man? I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. Gene, John, I'm not sure. But welcome in. Glad you made it. We are at the last little bit of time here on stream, but welcome in. I'm glad you made it. So good to see you, dude. We've been working on this little Christmas village. Our boy Matrim has been a huge support this stream, and we named it after him. And so we got the Christmas village. This is one of the Christmas assets. Comes with like a little shop and all that. And we did a little farmer's market kind of next to it. Sakura was hanging around, so we got the Sakura Bird and Bee Haven as well. Little shops outside that. My boy Kyle Swanson was around, so we got the Swanson Tree and Lumber. Your pronunciation is close? Excellent. And then we got like a little tree farm. We figure, you know, this is like a little bit of a Christmas village, so maybe you come down here. You know, this is where you come in the winter and get your tree for your house for Christmas. And then we've got some just little plantation here for next year's trees are growing up. And then Swanson's Tree and Lumber also does planed wood and all that. So they've got their own separate farm over here where they get products from and they can store and all that stuff. So that's what we're looking at. So this is what we got so far. We got one little square to fill in here. That I want to fill in, and just kind of torn on what to put here. We could make it just a nice little plaza. Could be another green space just to have people walk through. We could make it an official park and just put a few park assets in. So a little torn at the moment on this square here. Not sure if our city really needs anything right now. I'm not worried about services. That is a little sneak peek. That is my hopefully going to be my next episode, is dealing with some power and water builds and all that. We're good on fire. Or maybe we can make this into like a little historical district like we were talking about earlier. So why don't we play with that idea? So let's get just a free-form road through here. Like that. And do something like this. And then I think let's dive into some of the seaside stuff. And maybe we can use some of these assets as like sort of now I know that you can what's his name did a trick with this where you make a bigger road and then turn it into a smaller road and it still sticks. So let's do that. And then let's do... Why don't we do the Coast Guard Heritage Museum, and we're going to change that to something else. And the Abbott Hotel. And maybe we can do the fire station as well, just because it's a nice little asset. Let's see, fire... Well, let's turn this into a dirt road first and see if what I was talking about is true. Because I think, what's his name did this. Yes, it does work. Haha! Success. Overcharged Egg did it, I'm sorry. Overcharged Egg is the where I'm thinking of that did the... Now, can I fit this in here? No, it's not gonna let me. That's okay though. That's okay. So we've already got some people trying to use it. Oh, I just had it. Yes, Matrim is on the Lovely Creators. He's in that group, yes. Matrim, you're in the Lovely Creators group though on Discord, aren't you? Or you're not? Am I thinking about somebody else? I hope not. Alright, so we got that in, and I think what we're gonna do is... Why don't we rename the... You're not... oh, you're in City of Friends. Okay, yeah. I float between City of Friends and Lovely Creators Club, or whatever it's called. They're both good groups. I know ACC is in Lovely Creators. And I think he's got his own Discord too. But so we're gonna rename this, and since you were so kind to make it in here today, Gene, I will name this. I will use your last name if that's okay, and we're gonna call this the. I don't know how to pronounce your last name, but I'm gonna say Freitas Taffy House. Actually, we're going to call it that. Freitas House-Made Candies, or there we go. House-Made. Actually, you know what we're going to call it? Freitas Confections. I feel like confections is kind of like an old term for candies. There we go. So we got Freitas Confections. Use some of the CCP with historical in this town. Yes, I did. I will show you it in 1 second. And Matrim, I can, if you want, I can send you like a message on Discord with a link to the other Discord that we're talking about. So we got the Freitas Confections, and we will name this one. What else we got? What else we got? Maybe a tea or something like that. What other kind of stuff would you find like in a historic area, you know? ACC Museum of Arts. How about we do the ACC Historical Museum? Actually, you know what? I think I have a historical museum already. ACC, ACC Chocolate and Co. ACC. There is actually a little like historical village about an hour away from my house that has all these like little shops, and one of them is like they have like honey and like oils and things like that, where you can test all different kinds of like honeys and like stuff like that, like all flavored honeys, and they got like hot honey and like blueberry, lavender, like all these crazy flavored honeys. CC. And maybe ACC gets his honey from the Bird and Bee Haven. ACC honey and sauces co. Yep, I like that a lot. There we go. So we got the ACC honey and sauces co. And we've got the Freitas confections. So this is just a little historical part of this part of the town here. Yeah, exactly. I think honey gets... not honey. I think ACC gets his honey from Sakura's Bee and Bird Haven. So I think that's... makes the most sense. So we'll do a few little trees around here before we wrap things up here. And I think a few chestnuts would look nice. And maybe we can throw a few benches down for people who are you know, enjoying their recently purchased confections, and maybe their, you know, maybe ACC store sells some like I don't know, like pita chips or something like that that you can try with their different sauces. Maybe they're famous for their pesto sauce. So we'll do a few benches out front here, I think, on both. So, and then I think, are we going to be able to fit a few flowers in, possibly? Yeah, they're known for their honey glaze. That's what it is. There you go. So why don't we delete this one? Make a little kind of like path into here. Man, ACC store is tearing it up right now. Frickin' slammed. There we go. And we'll add in a few more benches now that I took those out. Maybe we'll do one like this. And maybe I saw your comment about the fencing. Yep, I think some of this like historical fencing would fit the vibe, if I don't say so myself. I think we'll just do it like around the edges. And I know it's a real road, but we could pretend that maybe that's like a path, that road that the cars are on. So, there we go. I like that. I feel like I need another like tree over here, like something like a taller one. Yeah, like something like this. There we go. A few big boy trees. Yeah, nice little fill of the block, I think, right? Not too many assets, you know. But I think a nice fills in the block. Absolutely love this little area that we have built here. Gene, I'm not sure if you're still around, but I did place some of the... I think you were asking about the content creator pack, right? You talking about the seaside one? This was my first build with it here. We made like a little historic town. Also near where I live is sort of, there's like a historical town that has like a lot of mansions. So I kind of figured this was a play on that, you know? We got some mansions with their own private road. Maybe they've been turned into some kind of museum or something like that for people to just sort of see how those people lived in those times, sort of thing. They've kept it, you know, as original as possible. And then attached to that, we've got like a little historical town, maybe some just older houses, you know. Probably cost a lot of money to live here, sort of scenario, you know. You're right by the water, you got your own docks, you know. You know, a nice view from some of these houses. And like a little like town center here. With a fire station and a police station. And I think I renamed this building the Historical Society. Yeah, the Norland Historical Society. So we've got that there. And I also used the cobblestone road from the Bridges and Piers pack that came out as the roads for this. And this road, look how beautiful this is. This road up against the wall that comes with the cemetery. That's just perfect. Literally perfect. So, and then of course, I am running out of power apparently. Okay. So why don't we throw in some temporary power just for now. I'm redesigning this whole area, so I'm not going to put too much thought into this, to be quite honest with you. We'll just throw this guy right here. Or maybe we just butt it up against this stuff. There we go. So that should give us plenty of power. Oh, I thought I saw some traffic. So let's see our power situation now. Yep, we're looking pretty good. So everybody should be happy now. Yep, everybody's got power. Oh, this guy's still crying for some water. You gotta love it. It's like the one little spot that doesn't have water. So, and the last thing I want to do before I do end stream is I want to make sure there's a bus route coming through here. So let's take a look at what we've got for a bus route. So this blue line does stop right in this area, but I think I'm going to make this stop change and come over here instead. And go that way. And then how come he doesn't want to go... Oh, I see. Okay. So it goes back that way. And then... So how come that bus line doesn't just roll through? No turning options? He can come out here though, right? And then go up the... So maybe if we pull this line down... Or did I put it on the wrong side of the road? Aha, there we go. Alright, cool. That's what I want to happen. So I think that's pretty center to the whole build, you know? A little bus stop right there, I think. Where the heck is it? Oh, it's right there. Usually there's like a little thing there, right? for when the bus stop is. So, or maybe we move it down just a little bit and put it in front of this like park and ride. So we could do that. So we could pretend that this little gas station, or electric station rather. So let's see what this is called. The free charge EV charging. So we're going to rename this we're just going to call this the Park and Ride. Park and Ride. We have a lot of those in my state. So just public areas where people can park. A lot of times if there's like a bus in front of like a church or something like that, the church will say that you can use their parking lot to, park there and leave your car there all day, and they won't, have it towed or anything, which is always nice. So, but I do think the stream is going to come to an end, guys. I appreciate all of you that came through today and stopped by, said hello. Matrim, thank you for basically being here the entire stream. Gene, thank you for coming in and coming in right at the end there and saying hello. And I'm glad we were able to get Gene's Freitas Confections up and rolling. So I really like how this little area turned out. This area is fine, but it's usually not a good idea to have that bus stop that close to the cross. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think we'll be okay, though, right? With it being like kind of like a side road. I wonder if we can do one more thing and maybe use a fancy bus road for this road. Something like that. Yep, I think I like that. So I'm glad I was able to incorporate all you guys into the city of Norland. Again, I appreciate you stopping by. I hope everyone has a fun and safe Thanksgiving if you're celebrating. If not, just have a great weekend and a great day today. And hopefully going to have another episode out maybe this weekend. It's been a pleasure. Yeah, you're absolutely welcome, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Always try to hook up the people who support with being a part of Norland here. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will catch you next time. Have a good one.